So I thought I would make a quick video addressing some of the issues and questions people have when trying to complete the main Easter egg on 9. Starting off with the second step, a lot of people are having trouble finding the skull. Some say you have to flip the round in order for it to spawn, others say you have to first dress the Viking in the Odin altar room. But in my most recent game, I simply activated Pack-a-Punch, then found the skull immediately after on the same round. The skull spawns in right as Pack-a-Punch is activated, and if you can't find it, you've either missed it somewhere, or you're playing on casual, in a custom game, or offline. This Easter egg can only be started if you are playing online and on the classic difficulty mode. Another thing people are asking is if they need to do the free Death of Orion Easter egg in order to grind the skull. The answer is no, you can do it with the free one, or you can do it with the one you get from the box. The second thing people are having issues with is knocking out the piece of wood with a gladiator. Right when I was ready to do this, I brought a gladiator up to one of the pyres at spawn and kept running around until he tossed his axe through it. The piece dropped out on his very first throw. If this isn't working for you, again, make sure you are playing on the classic difficulty mode. Also, check around each pyre to see if the piece of wood was already knocked out. There's a chance you could have done this step earlier on and didn't even know it. The third thing that people are having a lot of trouble with is getting a firebomb kill over the fertilizer. The best thing I could recommend doing is saving a zombie at the end of the round, then pack-a-punching until your weapon has the firebomb effect. After that, if it's your very first kill, you should be able to easily crack the floor with one of your remaining zombies. From there, in my guide, I say you have to get kills over the cracked floor with your special weapon, but I'm pretty sure you can just stand over it and hold X or square to eventually be teleported. If you can't get the kill on your very first firebomb shot, just keep on leading zombies down into that area and killing them over the fertilizer, you'll eventually get it. Next is the bullhead stone issue. I would recommend killing the gladiator that spawns when you shoot one of the stones before moving on to the next one. If you do them all at once, this has been known to bug the raw obelisk challenge. And finally, the biggest issue that everyone will have is the screw step. In my guide, I say to shoot these screws up into the ceiling, then hold X or square at the challenge podium. This was changed by Treyarch, so now you have to interact with the podium first, then you'll be teleported to shoot the screws. If you still cannot leave the underground area, that means one of your screws has not been completely raised. Other than that, my guide is still pretty accurate, so all the other steps are the same. I'm sorry for any confusion my solo guide might have caused, but I'm hoping this video will help those who are stuck. Again, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments or ask me over on Twitter.